Yet another home win. Just how about this unbelievable streak of home wins, Doug?
Yeah, we found a way to win here at home. Early in the year it was a little tough, but we found our niche and we know what we're doing here. So, tonight the elements played a little role in the game, a lot of wind, and I thought we played pretty good defensively. We made some nice plays, and we seem to be hitting the ball good. 12, 14, 15 hits every night. If we can do that, we'll be dangerous.
Doug, Eric Campbell with the two-run homer, which he twisted around the inside of the right field foul pole. We talked about that during our in-game lowdown during that three-run third inning. How important was that hit for the RedHawks when the game was still very tight?
Well, it stretched it out for sure, so it was kind of big for us. He's done that a couple times in the last week. He went over in St. Paul and did the same thing. So, he's a hard guy to defend because he can hit the ball all over with power, and it's hard to strike him out. So, he's dangerous in the fourth hole, and, it was something we've needed. Early in the year we didn't have that fourth hole hitter. Now he has stepped into that spot and is able to produce. So I think he's hitting about 375, and he's a big, important part of what we're trying to do.
And then, Doug, after Stephen Holdren hit that grand slam, which really tightened the game up in the top of the seventh for Lincoln, your RedHawks came back and scored two more runs in the seventh. A couple of big hits from Carlo Cota and Ryan Stovall there.
Yeah, well, on the home run, by Holdren, you put Barari in the game. You're hoping he can do that and get that left-hander out. He just made a bad pitch, left it belt high, and he hit it out, especially tonight, the wind blowing there. But, the bullpen's been pretty good. I can't really complain. Fuqua stepped up his game a little bit. We need Zinko to do the same thing like he did right there. And, there's a chance for us to give Bleska a little bit of a blow so he didn't have to go out there. But, we don't want to have to lean on him every night if we can help it. And, I thought Heron was really, really solid. It was a tough night to pitch because the wind was blowing. And on a night like that, you're getting blown around on the mound. But he made pitches when he needed to. He was pretty effective. And, he threw the ball in the zone enough. And, the results that he got were pretty solid.
Now tomorrow, Doug, the RedHawks will try for this weekend sweep against Lincoln. You've still not lost to the Salt Dogs this season, and Alex Caldera will pitch for you against Ryan Sheldon. What about the Sunday matinee, Doug?
Well, Sheldon's been pretty good for them. He's one of their top guys, so, we'll have our work cut out there offensively. Caldera, he's pitched real good. He keeps us in about every game he goes into, and, he's got a good slider in his fastball. He fluctuates the velocity with it, so when he needs to go to the whip, he's able to do it. He's been very solid. I can't complain on how the starting pitching's been pitching. Everybody's been stepping up and getting us deep in the game, and the more we can get deep in the game, the better we can get to Bleska. So, it's important that these starters continue. We've pushed a few of them now here the last couple starts, so we got them stretched into a number that's pretty high, but these guys seem to bounce back. We're going to get a day off on Monday. They'll be able to catch a little break. And then, we'll try to kick it back in gear again. St. Paul coming in. We'll go down to Sioux Falls. And then I think it's Rockland or in Winnipeg or Winnipeg-Rockland, whatever this is. And, we'll have our hands full against Winnipeg. They're clicking at our heels. And, we need to play good against the teams that are in our division.
Great win tonight. Best of luck tomorrow, Doug.
All right, thanks.
Doug Simonik with us on our Leinenkugels post-game show. The RedHawks have won it by a final of 9-5. The RedHawks are now 48-25 for the year, and at last check, Sioux City was leading at home over Winnipeg 4-0 in the sixth inning. We're joined live down below by RedHawks right fielder Ryan Stovall, who had yet another big night, going 3 for 5, a pair of doubles, an infield single to drive in a run in the seventh inning. And Ryan, congratulations on yet another good game. How about a couple of extra base hits for you tonight, my friend?
Thank you. I appreciate it. Just got some pitches up and got them in the gap.
Hey, Ryan, you play so hard, and oftentimes you're diving for balls and you're banging off the wall. And how are you able to do that and physically stay in the lineup day after day?
I guess there's just a little bit of luck.
But you're obviously in great physical shape. What do you do to stay in shape during the season, Ryan?
I just try to get in the gym a couple times a week, and that's about it.
Hey, a couple of doubles. You doubled there in the third, another double in the sixth. And then tell me about the at-bat in the seventh inning, the chopper that you hit past the mound that drove in a run. That was a big run at a time when the RedHawks had given up part of that lead.
Yeah, I was just sitting on slider, and I got enough of it, and it just squeaked by. And Zach just beat it out to second.
Carlo Cotto was quoted in the paper this morning, Ryan, as saying that the RedHawks do find ways to adjust their at-bats as the game wears on. What kinds of adjustments did the RedHawks have to make as this game wore on?
Well, late in the game, they started throwing a lot of breaking stuff, and I think we just adjusted and stayed on some pitches well late.
I know I talked to you while we were on the road, and Buddy Sosnowski got hurt Monday night at St. Paul. And how's this been for you, playing every single day since Sosnowski went out with the injury?
Well, it's always good to get in the lineup and see pitchers day after day and get into like a little groove.
13 straight wins at home, Ryan. Last question for you. Why do you think the RedHawks have been able to so consistently find ways to win at home?
We just never give up. We show a lot of character every night. Every time the other team seems to score, we seem to score the next inning.
Now that's very well said. Thanks so much, Ryan. Another great game. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Ryan Stovall with us on our Line and Kugel's post-game show. The RedHawks get